Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I've never ever done this before, so this is my very first video, so if you're watching it, consider yourself lucky. I obviously have dreadlocks, and I've had them for just over 3 years. This is my second set. Actually third set if you want to get technical, but the first one's only lasted about 4 months when I was 14, so I don't really count those. Anyways, I decided to teach y'all how to do some maintenance because, you know, a lot of people have the misconception that dreads are dirty and that people who have them don't take care of their hair, and I just wanted to lay some of those falsities to rest. So, my first video, what I'm going to do is teach you how to deal with this growth at the top here. Okay, so I have a bead on this lock. I'm going to pull it down. And I'm actually just going to like tie these back for a second because then you can really see what I'm doing here. So basically, you're going to get this growth at the top. And basically, it's undreaded hair. If you can see that, I can like pull my fingers through the hair, and that's no good. And it also contributes to these little fuzzies and wuzzies, as I call them, that we don't want. Doesn't look good. Anyways, so what you do, and this is the method that I use, and I have found that it works very, very well. Basically, you take the dread, and you can tell if you've done it before how you looped it through before. And what I'm going to do is basically like a topsy tail type thing. So take your dread, get all the fuzzies kind of twisted up, and then this is a hair hook. And I'm just going to use the back end of it and shove it through the middle. So it's like that. And it creates a hole, basically. And then in that hole, you can stick your finger through. See, the thumb, how the thumb. Twist your dread up and basically pull it through. And then it depends how often you do this, how much growth you'll have. But basically, you can then do it again, but you want to go the opposing direction so that it sort of creates a crossing effect, if that makes sense. If you just do it one way, you'll end up with like a weird sort of fishtail looking thing, and I don't know, it doesn't really work for me personally. Anyways, if that's what you're into, all the power to you, but you know. So I haven't done my hair in a while, and this one's pretty long, so I'm actually going to go back and do it a third time. It's getting tight though. And like, let me tell you, if you do your whole head like this in one night, you likely will wake up with a headache. Because you end up with your whole head being really quite tight, and it ends up looking really good, but you know, you've done some damage to your head, so it's a little tender. Anyways, and oh, this one's really tight. I have to take the bead off. If you get to the point where you have to take the beads off, then that's fantastic because it means that you've gotten it nice and tight. And see if you can see the top of this one now. It's quite tight against my head. Anyways, so at this point, I take my handy dandy dread wax, and it's available in many forms. I have one that's in stick form, which is really convenient, basically. So I'm just going to wax my dread. And basically, you want to just rub a little bit of this wax all over, and it kind of works it in, helps bind in the frizzies and fuzzies, and actually makes it so you have a tighter dread in the end. And then you do the palm roll, and this is the palm roll. And you want to kind of pull as you're rolling down, and go back and do it again. And voila, there we go. We have 1 out of 37, I think. I can't remember how many I have, but nice tight dreads. These are another little tool that are extremely handy for dreadlock maintenance. Beads of any sort that fit nice and snugly over your dreads, especially if you can leave them at the top, will help to keep them tight and together, and as they grow, just generally speaking, make them fairly awesome. So I like to keep mine nice and close to the top, just like that. Anyways, there you go. I'm now going to work on the rest of my hair, so you guys enjoy that, and I will try and post more videos in the near future. Have a lovely day.